the king who sought the dark Saul and the witch of Endor. There are nights when a man can feel the whole world closing in, the enemy at the gates, the future turning black, the silence of heaven more terrifying than any army on earth. Saul knew that silence. Once, he had been chosen, anointed, lifted up before the people, a king with stature, with presence, with the look of strength. But a crown can remain on a man's head long after the favor has left him. He had been warned, he had been commanded, he had heard the voice of God, and treated obedience as though it were optional. And now, when terror finally came for him, he wanted answers without surrender, guidance without repentance, deliverance without humility. So he went where proud men go when truth no longer comforts them, into the dark. Not openly, not honestly, but disguised. The king of Israel slipped through the night like a criminal, seeking out a woman at Endor, a vessel of forbidden voices, a doorway into what God had already condemned. Think of the madness of it. A man once chosen by God, now stooping in secret to the very darkness he was meant to cast out. A ruler so desperate to retain control that he would rather consult the dead than fall broken before the living God. "Bring me up, Samuel." And for one terrible moment, the night answered. No relief came, no secret escape, no hidden strategy, only judgment. The old prophet's voice rose like a sentence from beneath the earth, and everything Saul feared was spoken aloud. The kingdom torn away, the Lord departed, death now standing at the door. Tomorrow, not one day, not someday, tomorrow. This is what makes Saul so terrifying. Not merely that he fell, but that he kept reaching outward when he should have fallen inward. He sought power instead of repentance, knowledge instead of mercy, control instead of surrender. And how modern that is. Men still do it now. When conscience begins to burn, they drown it in noise. When truth wounds their pride, they go searching for teachers who will flatter them. When God feels silent, they do not ask what they have become. They look for new voices, stranger voices, darker voices, anything but the one they were given from the start. Our age is full of Endors, glittering screens, false prophets, souls fed on spectacle, a civilization asking forbidden things in the dark because it can no longer bear the weight of divine silence. But silence is not absence. Sometimes, silence is judgment already begun. That is the horror of Saul. By the time he sought the witch, the collapse had already happened within him. The battlefield on the morrow would only reveal what had been true for years, that a man may appear crowned, powerful, intouchable, and yet already be abandoned by the light. So Saul bowed himself to the ground, not in worship but in dread, because when a man refuses truth long enough, the darkness does not become his refuge, it becomes his witness. And the night he enters seeking answers may be the same night that seals his ruin.